trip this weekend and we had a lot of fun. We went to this pet resort because we have a dog, Lucy.
Oh,
So I'm grateful for the trip. I'm very grateful for my dog, and I'm grateful for my family and the fun we had there.
Thank
wonderful. Thank you.
thank you, Avni. Now, can we listen from Mr. Manjeet Singh and Dilpreet Singh?
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Uh, Nothing special, just to be during that last leave duration, I had given me one bicycle, which he wants from very large duration. That's
Okay.
just this is one single simple thing I had just adore him.
That's
That's
nice.
that's nice. Arush, sir.
Yeah, it's difficult to articulate only three things, right? Every breath we take, we are grateful of everything, right? So,
Absolutely.
like the moment we wake up, the moment, we are privileged with, like a beautiful home, and the moment, when we get the foods, every moment in the life is, we should be grateful of. So, it's tough to, get only one, two, or three for that.
Yeah, absolutely right. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Aryan,
Um, a month ago, I found a cat. So the cat was injured. I picked it up, and
Mhm.
now I have been keeping it as a pet. So I'm
Oh,
grateful for the fact that I got a cat.
that is
Yeah.
so sweet.
that's really sweet. Guna,
Uh,
Grateful from my brother, my parents, and my friends.
Absolutely. Today's Friendship Day, coincidentally. So, what are we without friends, right?
that is true.
Yeah.
Mr. Anubhav Gupta and Ms. Gaurangi Gupta.
Hello, I am grateful for my family.
Okay, thank you.
A little icebreaker here. I want the parents to answer this. All of us, when we were children, we would have had different aspirations, different dreams in our lives. What did you want to become when you were a child? When you were a kid? What do you want to do when you grow up? What was your answer? And were you able to fulfill it? Please tell me that also. Did you fulfill your childhood dreams?
Parents, we would like to hear from you. What did you want to become when you were a child?
Well, I wanted to become an Air Force pilot, but coming from a small city and with the lack of guidance, I could
Hmm.
not fulfill that dream.
Okay, and what are you working as today?
I'm working as a engineer in one of the bank.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Anybody
Other
else?
other parents? Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was good in sports and I wanted to pursue sports.
Okay.
Didn't pursue sports, but I did join army for 10 years. So
Wow.
I fulfilled what I wanted to be.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh,
I can go
um,
next.
Yes,
yeah, sure.
please.
So, as a child, I wanted to always grow up because I used to have many constraints being a child, constantly being monitored by my parents. And I could see the kind of liberty which these guys should enjoy, should my parents. So, I always wanted to grow up, and alas, I have grown up. And now I see my kids perhaps being into that scenario where I am. So, pretty happy to be grown up now and stating that yeah, I can do a lot of things,
Sir,
decide a lot of things on my own.
I'm
And
curious to know, you had more constraint as a child or now as a parent?
I would say as a child we always have more constraints, um, not as parents, because right from the time you get up in the morning, you are chasing an alarm clock. Then a van would come or an auto would come. You go
Absolutely.
to school, you are told what to do, what not to do. And once you come back, you are like a clock piece, being always being told what to do, what not to do. Maybe 1 hour is something where you have a liberty to play and decide. But if you grow up, frankly, the constraints of a grown up are being self imposed, I would say, as compared to what external.
That is very true.
In fact, on that note, just yesterday, I ensure that my daughter goes to bed by 9:30, and she said, "You grown-ups are so lucky. You can sleep when you want. I want to be a grown-up." I said, "Once you're grown up, sleep is not in your hands anymore. You're forced to, give up on your sleep. So enjoy this while you can."
That's
Okay.
true, yes.
Yeah,
Happy
right.
point.
Me too.
Yes, I
Similarly,
live with few parents waiting for their response.
yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. Uh,
To a great extent, I think whatever I wanted to be, I, I could achieve that. But this thing is quite dynamic, and as you keep growing, you keep changing the goalpost.
Yes,
So, from the perspective of when you were younger, what you wanted to become, yeah, I think to a certain extent, I am able to achieve that. But if you keep changing the goal, definitely you may or may not be able to achieve everything. So that is where I think I stand now.
right.
Anybody else who wants to share? Okay.
What about you, Miss Charu?
I wanted to become a doctor, but now
Okay.
I'm in a completely different profession. All
All
thanks.
right. Obviously, but we can definitely prepare our children to thrive in it. Like you said, adaptability and agility. If children have those skills, we teach them how to have those skills. I mean, there's certain skills cannot be taught. It needs to come with experience, with observation. Sometimes it's inborn. Encourage exploration and curiosity. We can focus on exposure, not pressurize them to do something. Expose them to do various things. Use tools like psychometric tests, job shadowing. Take them to your office if it's allowed. Take them with you, or if they are interested in a certain field and you know somebody in that field, maybe a friend, maybe a relative, ask them if your child could go along with them, sit in the office, see how their day to day life is, what kind of different roles are there in the office, so it could open their minds and give them more ideas for the future. Internships, we have virtual internships also nowadays, apprenticeships. Let them talk to professionals, guide them on how to use LinkedIn. 10th grade, 9th and 10th graders, show them how to responsibly use LinkedIn, connect with the right people. If they want to go to a certain college, they can talk to the faculty there or alumni over there and find out what the college is like, what courses are offered, what kind of jobs are, they can get into if they do this particular course. Teach them the value of soft skills. Like I said, skills are definitely more necessary than degree. Self awareness, they should be aware of what's happening, they should be aware of what skills they have, how they can utilize it efficiently. And of course, learning has will be lifelong now. Earlier it was just a post graduation, a master's degree would suffice, but now no, we need to constantly upskill ourselves. I'm sure what can you do as parents? Be listeners, not directors. Listen to them. Ask them open ended questions. Encourage questioning, encourage curiosity. Let them ask you questions. We are also learning when children ask us questions. When we don't know the answer to some question, we are bound to do a little bit of research because we need to answer our children, right? So listen to them, ask open ended questions. Talk to them about, oh, where did you hear this? Where did you hear about this? How did you come to know about this? Get them books, encourage them to read a lot, so when if they're reading about something, they can come across many more things related to that. Acknowledge your own fears, but don't pass them on. I know it is sometimes we do have our little fears that, oh, my child wants to get into humanities, would she or he thrive when they grow up? Would it be a good field to be on? But don't pass it on to the children. It's always good to research on our own and find out if how is this going to evolve by the time they graduate. Does this have scope? And guide them accordingly. Give them space for failure. It's okay, let them make mistakes. That's how they learn. More than knowing what to do, it's important also to know what not to do. More than knowing what field to be in, knowing what field not to be in is equally important. You don't want them to be stuck in a career that 10, 20 years down the line they feel really disgruntled and think, why did I choose this? They need to make informed decisions, so they have that satisfaction throughout their lives. If you notice, many of the parents, when many people in their 40s, they start getting that burnout. Many people say it's midlife crisis, but no, it's because we haven't been guided properly in what we are doing, how to do. Many of us, we chose our careers because of peer pressure, parental pressure. We may or may not like this career that we are in, and there definitely is going to be a burnout. And I'm not saying you cannot change your career in your 40s, but all that education and all that learning you've had for all these years is an utter waste of time, right? We don't want our children to go through that phase. So let them make informed decisions. Let them make mistakes. Let them explore. Let them experiment now. This is the right age, because once they finish their 12th, they need to start getting focused on what to do next. So now this is the right age for them to explore, experiment, fail. It's totally fine. Start exploring the interests early. Put them into clubs, put them into side projects, make digital portfolios for them if they're interested in design. As parents, we don't have all the answers, and it's okay if we don't have all the answers.